Hello, good morning, all of you. This is Dr. Vijay Kumar Gonekar, and today it is my very privilege and great honor to explain you a very wonderful lecture. And the topic is important of quality of rural life through adoption of innovative agriculture technology. So, I shall deliver my lecture. We achieved independence in 1947 to attain health, happiness, and prosperity for all of our citizens. But even after 65 years of independence, India still remain an underdeveloped or developing country. India is also known to be a country which lives in village as over 71% of its population lives in rural areas. According to the World Bank report 1995 as reported by Hindi Dil Nai Dunia dated 24/4/1995, half of the world poor people live in South Asian countries and India is one of them. The country continued to remain along the poor ones and over one third of its population is living below the poverty line. Now, the United States, which is announced 1997, 40% of the world nourished children are born in India because of malnutrition as a result of poverty. Our country is primarily an agriculture country as needed 71% of our population depends on its agriculture and agriculturally related professions. Record 76.3% of India's population living in the village. Madhya Pradesh, however, accounts for the 79 to 80% of its population being rural. Even though as agriculture country, productivity rates of most of the crops in India are among the lowest in the world. Leaving aside for few expectation, low agriculture poverty per unit area leads to low income per capita, which has become the main characteristics of our agricultures. The green revolution, which appears to has brought some respite to the urban and suburban large and the progressive farmers, it has been perhaps not helped the poor, marginal and the small farmers living in the villages. Since urban conditions often better of the opportunities of employment, education and socio-economic conditions after offer better of the opportunities of the employment, education and socio-economic development. There has been a fast exodus of the people from rural to urban areas, bringing population pressures or urban resources resulting into the ecological and environmental imbalance. This scenario brings home to fact that life in the village in general is not only hard but resources poor and therefore important of rural conditions for a better living it necessaries. This also delights that even after massive industrialization of country cannot claim to be the developed country as long as over 70% of our country sites remains neglected and unempowered, leading to the majority of rural population living under stress or poverty, literacy backwardness and the superstitions. These further necessary that the quality of rural life is imported by the taking modern technologies to the improve their lots. As started earlier, over 71% of our population depends mainly on agriculture or agriculture related occupations. Also, majority of land holdings in India are small and marginal. According to Singh 1988, over 75.7% of population marginal holdings account for 58.63%. Now, therefore, the priority needs to be given empowerment of the conditions of this majority than the of production of potential of these small and marginal holdings with the view of help these poor lots of farmers increase the generation, thereby the leading of the better life. This calls for a massive effort on the part of the rural development agencies of under pragmatic integrated rural development program with focus of generating maximum output from the small holdings. Therefore, it is necessary that increase attention in is part for the faster development and the progress of empowerment of rural areas. Empowerment of rural income, self being about empowerment is standard of living of rural poor and the we will enable us to see our country as the development nation. So the objectives of these programs were to reduce impersonal and inter area of inner regional disparities. Okay, thank you so much.